Welcome back, everyone, to River and Sea, where, before I head out to the pavilion to process some hides, I am going to be seeing if there are any other quests I could turn in. Yes, I need to bring these avant jaws to somebody. I certainly don't want to be carrying those around all day. Hello there.
That was fast. Did you find any sign of the intruder?
Hmm, those sound like women's feet, Pine Sea. Some woman is creeping around in the dark, and she doesn't want to be found. If she's one of our own, and she is not one of yours, then she must be an enemy. Hand me those avant jaws. All right.
I'll take this string and stretch it here and here.
Aye, yes, this will do. See, I have made of this avant jaw a trap. It will snap shut on the leg of its unsuspecting prey, and this intruder will find it much more difficult to evade capture. Let me make a few more, and all right, I will give you these traps. Set them in the vicinity of the footprints that you found, and we will see if this unwelcome intruder strays into our traps. Use up the bundle of traps and return to me. All right, fine. And you get snapjaw traps as reward for this. And I'm trying to think if I've ever used the snapjaw traps. Maybe once just to use it or something like that. But I can't think of any serious time where I've used it. I get characters up to level 150 and I still have these snapjaw traps in my inventory. Like, yeah, I'm a mariner. I rarely have reason for using them because you don't want to get dependent on them because after 5 uses you no longer have any. But, well, it's not like I'm actually doing any with so it just doesn't seem to work out all that well. Especially since I think after a couple of levels they become less and less effective because I think they're set for level 75 or something like that. So if the mob is above level 75, they have a greater resistance chance to it. I guess that's so that you don't use them on endgame bosses. Because, okay, when I get to 75, I'll be at the halfway point to the current level cap. So I certainly don't want to be using this on. Let's see. Uh, did I miss? Oh, yeah, I passed right by him. Well, I may be a mighty hunter, but I am definitely not observant.
I would not want to lose this, I'll tell you that.
Did you feel the Havark, the wild huntsman, with you while you were on the hunt? Sometimes I have felt sure that he was helping guide my bow or strengthening my blade. That is why I carry this talisman with me and will bring it with me to battle. I will not want to lose this, I will tell you that much. But I can feel that touring with you has done some good, and now it will be even more use to me. Right. Okie dokie, which of these things? Actually, it's not like I really need this horseshoe that I'm carrying around right now. I've been carrying it around on the off chance that someday I might be able to figure out what that one line of text that changes is, but I don't know. I've never figured it out. It's not. I even tried looking on the wiki, and no, it seems like that if it's changing one line of text in there, it's either A, just about immediately before you think about the possibility that this is where it's changing it, or it's so subtle that it really doesn't make a difference. Hello there. Oh, concerned by hobbits.
You're a halfling?
Hmm,
Why are you so small?
part of the definition. Halfling. He turns a bright shade of red, and you decide to diffuse the embarrassment with tales of your home. let's see. You explained that while most hobbits are peace-loving people and only rarely embark on adventures, your average river hobbit is more prone to wandering and excitement. Even so, uh, you they hold their homes in the dells of the Misty Mountains, very dear to their. Oh, they do change the text for river hobbits, and you fight to protect them against any who endanger the peace. Okay, do you see? All right. Okay. I was afraid there that they would just have the same things that they give to Shire Hobbits for there. But okay, they do change it for River Hobbits, even though they have the same quest. Okie dokie. Good thing they do have the means to vary quest text based on race. Because I'm sure that made that a lot easier so they didn't have to come up with an entirely new quest for it. Okay, and this is Olwen.
How do we know you are what you say you are?
Hobbit, you say? I have not heard of hobbits before. How do I know that you're not in league with Saruman? I mean, you're thinking that they're taking the hobbits to Isengard or something? Well, you side of Owen might be more accepting if you tale of your home. All right, what's the other tale to it? Because this is actually the first time I'm doing this quest with the River Hobbit. Let's see. Let me tell you more about River Hobbits. You explained the River Hobbits value their secrecy and in some cases have brokered deals with the giant eagles of the Misty Mountains to keep their cherished hobbit lore safe from the prying eyes. No River Hobbit will willingly jeopardize the safety of their home, but they have been known to wander far and wide on occasion, seeking adventure and excitement in distant lands. Alright, like me. Okay, well, that takes care of that, I believe. Now, I think I have a... I don't think I've been down this way yet. Let's see. Oh, that's right, because the provisioner is going to be here. I guess I might as well speak to her. Alright, this is the... Yeah, here she is. This is Idele.
It is my task to prepare food for the warriors.
To prepare food for the warriors as they must travel south and fight the hostile clans. And bring apples, hazelnuts, elderberries, and smoked meats. Some of your friends are picking apples in the orchards of Tor Morva. Go there and bring back a basket of apples, and I will wrap them up. Alright, fine. The orchard's to the southwest. Okay. We can do that. Preserved for the journey. Now, let's see. Ah.
I doubt there is anything in the north we have not seen in Dunman.
Let us see what you can teach me about combat. Alright, you ready? It is time! Oh, whip, whip, whap. Thank you for the training. That was very instructive. Okay. Now, what next? See, I need to go to the orchard. Oh, I need to talk to Gullidir. I just hope that this little respite is giving him some peace of mind after all the stuff in Angmar and all. Not that I think we sort of skipped that story with this character, but that's another matter. I will presume that this is the orchard in question. Ah, here we are. Gullidir.
This is a curious land. Very different than I expected.
I expected Dunladines to charge heedlessly into war, but these folk of the Falcon clan are taking great pains to prepare for battle. It worries me about the other clans. The ones sworn to Saruman's service are likely cut from the same cloth. We must not underestimate his allies if we are in a tough with the men, and that we have seen in Tormorva. Oh, if they are a stuff, yes. You are ready to bring a basket of apples back to this woman Idile, and take one of these. They're ready. Okay. Baskets of apples. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Ah! Arrived.
Thank you for bringing me those apples. I will prepare them for travel.
While I prepare these apples, will you bring this empty basket back to your ranger friend in the orchard? When you see him, ask if he's collected the fallen applewood branches that I have asked him to gather. I'll need them to smoke some of the meats for the warriors to bring south. Okay. Oh, I actually have to carry the basket. Okie dokie. Oh, you're kidding me. I would think that I could just use the basket to help me to carry some of that other stuff that I seem to be carrying around with the for no reason that I know. You
I see.
You returned already. Yes, I did gather some applewood branches for Idele. You can bring some of them to her now if you would like. Now, since I know this game by now, how about if I check in on our friend over here?
Toad residue? Ah, there it is. Let's see how potent it is.
It is just what we need. A coating of this on our weapons will do great harm to those disloyal clans. Oh, and find our healer, Melona. Ask her to make something that'll cure me. She is in the village. You don't taste the poison to see if it's effective. Yeah, let's taste this poison and I just had made. Right.
You have helped Roos with the tannin? Now you'll help me, yes?
I see. You have helped him with various stages for preparing the leather for uses of the Flogging Clan. It's only right that you help me now. Okay. And let's see. We need 3 to weave, 3 to agility. Okay.
I need more dye if this armor is to bear the mark of the falcon.
I have been working as quickly as I can to fashion armor from the leather that Roos prepares, but it's time consuming. It is important that the armor is strong, but it must also bear the mark of the falcon. Our enemies quail when they know who they are fighting, and Saruman will be no different. My stock of the dye is used to mark the finished armor with the mark of the falcon is low. Can you pick the red plants along the lakeside here in Talmethedris? Bring me several handfuls of their leaves and we can grind more of the dye. Alright, and let's see, here we are. There is the mark of the falcon right there on the skirt, and so let us go and let's see. Let's remove that for now. Okay, we need to. Let's carry the applewood first. Yeah, here it is. Let's take some applewood and be on our way. What's she going to be needing now?
Thank you for bringing me these branches. Their smoke will do nicely.
You can throw these branches into the fire if you like. Alright. Oh, I guess first I have to hit continue quest. Now I can put them into the fire. There you go.
I have many more preparations to make, but it is a start. I thank you for it.
Alright, you're welcome. So let's see what we got now. We need to place the traps. We need to get some lakeside plants. So it's time for another outing. I figured the best place to get a good look for some lakeside plants is to stand on a hill near the lake, and it does provide one. And in fact, this will take me around on the lake so that I will be able to go and place these traps after I collect all of this. And it looks like I'm in the area where it may be a good idea to place a few traps. Let's try placing one here. Now, I don't know how to decide where the ideal place is to put traps. I mean, do you put them near things where someone's less likely to go? But if you leave it out in the open, where a person's more likely to go, then they're more likely to see the trap before we can do anything about it. Oh well. Traps placed. Before I deliver the plants, I better run the errand concerning the poison. Hello.
Ewan is a fool and always has been. Never taste the poison you make.
Ah, there is a root that grows at the base of the trees along the shores of the lake here in Talmethedris. I have some of it in my stock. When grinded into a powder, it can cure most digestive ailments. Yes, here it is. Give this to Ewan. He should start to feel better. Alright, well, that's good. Also the hobbits.
Thank you for showing them that halflings are not to be feared.
Yes, I know that your stories have been helpful to show them that your people are not to be feared. Penrod and the first Brayher of Blue Brenine was looking to speak with you. He is here in Tormorva. Okay, I will speak with him after I take care of some other things. So, back down to deliver the antidote. Here you go.
I feel terrible. Isn't that wonderful?
Good grief, he's dotty in the head. Ah, thank you, Pinesea. I think that tells us everything that we need to know. Coating the weapons of the Falcon clan with the toad residue will cause our enemies some real distress. Yeah, if you could get your enemies to actually taste the stuff, right? Yes, I would normally not resort to poison, but the clans that side with Saruman are Dunlendings no longer. They do not deserve mercy, and I feel no regret for wielding poison weapons against it. Okay, so the reason you're giving is that you feel they're not Dunlendings anymore. So what keeps you from wanting to use the poisons against enemies that aren't Dunlendings? Oh, anyway, let's not worry about that.
Take the plants to my grinding stone and grind them into a fine powder.
Okay, so we're going to make some dye. There we go. There.
Yeah, this is just the right shade for our purposes.
Use this to mark the leather armor that I have nearly finished with the claw of the falcon. Okay, so I'll assume that is the claw of the falcon. That's over there. So let's see what we've got. You draw a passable Falcon's clan. Alright, well, alright. Dunlending iconography is not one of my strong points.
That sign will drive fear into any of the other clans that try to fight us.
Alright, good. I'm glad you are pleased. I'll take some. Well, I'll take the green. Well, the black die is always the hardest one to get. Whee! Well, now, what else have we got? We've got 7 done. I need to talk to Penrod, I need to talk to Meyer, and I need to talk to Winfer. Well, let's get on with it. I have finished placing the traps.
You set the traps? Good. We don't want anyone sneaking around.
I wonder if that was enough traps. I may see if your ranger friends will help me collect more Avunkjaws. Alright. So there'll be plenty of traps there. And even I won't know where they're all at. Well now. Let's see. That's 8 done. And I need to speak to Meyer. Oh yes, because I had done some battle.
Thank you for sparring with Mostun and Gainor. Let Saruman tremble.
Yes, they will refine those arts and perhaps become even more deadly than before. You have already become a great help to the Falcon clan. Let Saruman tremble. Alright, ooh, let's see. A sword, 39. Agility, 30 wood. I have to think it does more damage, but it's common instead of that. But if I'm going mainly against men, it probably doesn't matter against Dunlendings, since I don't think there's much difference between common and other types of damage with them.
It sounds like yours was a good home. My people had a good home once.
The halfling, yes, very good. I have heard that you're telling some of our people's stories of your homeland. It sounds like it was a good home. My people had a good home once, but it was taken from us long ago. Perhaps one day we will have it again, but not as thralls of some wizard. It is not worth that. Alright, so now I get the fireside tales of, well,
Speak with your friends and see how they progress with their tasks.
they're fireside tales of the Shire, so it's, well, of course, it's because it's the same item. So I will presume then I wonder where they got a collection of stories from the Shire, because I certainly couldn't have provided it to them. Oh, actually, I think what I really need to do is to stick this here, because it's always nice to have that around sometimes when I need two hope. I could use the glass for one, and it does stack with the fireside book. Your ranger friends have already been helpful. If the clan's loyal to Saruman try to strike us before we are ready to leave, we may have a chance. Speak with your friends and see how they progress on their tasks. So how are the rangers progressing? We'll have to find that out in the next episode of River and Sea.